if you hadn't been around, I'll never forgive you. You. Traitor! And Dominia's lost her mind. Here they come! Hey, that's... What in the... Ow. Punch, punch. Did she steal the Megazord's sword? I think she is the Megazord, I'll be honest. Ah. I just lowered her evasion too, and she still dodged. Does she, like, absorb our elements or something? Every time I use a magic spell, she does that. I feel like I should stop using magic, but it's doing good damage. Yeah, she's definitely absorbing my elements, 100%. Has the fungus arrived in the chat today? I do believe the fungus is here. I do believe the fungus is among us. But I might be busy at the moment. There he is. There's his buh. Ooh. That takes 600 though. Take that. Okay, that was not worth it. She gone though? I don't know if it's like a summon or like just a special move I could do in that fight. It was cool though. I have a feeling I have a feeling it's a summon because yeah, like Godfrog just said, we're literally standing on the Yggdrasil and we summoned the Yggdrasil. So I think it's like a summon that you can have all the time. And that was just an awkward time to use it. Woo! She doesn't know when to quit. Didn't she just quit? What? Below! Is it what I think it is? I think if we were to make one of those, you know, those graphs that you take a script and it takes like the most used words in the script, and then it makes like a picture where the most used word is like the biggest word, and then all the small words around it. I think if we were to do that for like Ellie, it would just be a giant dot 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 in the middle. And I think if we were to do it for Faye, it would be dot 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 Ellie. Would be a giant right in the middle. everything else around it being tiny. Miang, is that him? Yes, he's in the black gear in the center there. Right, I've got him. I have been looking for you, my arch rival. You again? I see you have a different machine. So, what happened to your other gear? What are you talking about? Not to matter. At any rate, until I eliminate you, there will never be any light for me. This is kind of scary. I don't know. Wait, is there only one target? I can't target him? Huh. Psst. Ow. 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 Okay, he's not messing around. We're gonna have a big-time fuel problem. But we also have a big-time health problem. Let's use fire underwater. That'll work. Wait, Ramses is in the fish? I thought Miang was in the fish. So that's Miang's gear over there? Right. Yeah, there you go. It even says. Oh, she's just gonna heal him? Man, this attack is brutal. Mirror, predict, and counter. That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound like something we want. Should I even attack? The answer to that question was no. The answer to that question was absolutely no. Oh, there goes Bart. Is she still countering? Yeah, what do I do? She's countering and attacking me. I can't. And healing. Okay, there we go. maybe. Oh, cool. Then she just did it anyways. Ow. I don't really have the... I got the fuel to keep healing. I don't think I'm really getting much done here. Holy moly, that damage. Yeah, the fights are definitely getting a lot more interesting, which is good. Because up to this point, I've done zero grinding. Zero experience grinding, zero combo grinding. I've done nothing. All I've done is just go, because every boss I've come up to has been either easy or, you know, I barely beat them and it made for a fun fight. So up to this point, I've done nothing, right? Once we actually hit a boss that I get stuck at, that's when I'll start, like, grinding the combos and kind of learning more, right? So, but I've yet to really hit that. This fight feels like it might be the first fight we get stuck on, but I'm also thinking that there's some stuff we could equip to help with this. Like I have a ground, which helps lightning defense, and she's using like all lightning moves, so that could definitely be a possibility. So I'm guessing I'm gonna lose this, and then we're gonna try again with some better equipment, and then if I lose that, then we'll see. But I have a suspicion I could actually maybe win this with some better equipment. Oh yeah, for sure. But if you know anything about me and how I play games, I much prefer to not grind and make things harder on myself. It's a lot more fun. It's just the way I enjoy games. I get a lot more out of them if I challenge myself, and then I learn a lot more about the mechanics of the game if I don't just grind and then destroy everything. If I were to grind and get a bunch of combos and then make everything easy, then I wouldn't actually understand how any of the mechanics work. I would just be destroying everything with combos. But because I didn't grind and learn a bunch of combos and just obliterate everything, I learned, like, oh, this guy does electric attacks, and maybe I can equip an electric accessory, you know what I mean? So I learned a lot more about the game that way. It hasn't really been old school JRPG hard up to this point, but I think now it's finally starting to. Starting to get difficult now. That's not our first wipe. We wiped on the last boss as well, but then beat him on our second attempt. Also, it is indeed an underwater fight, so we can take that into consideration. Let's see. Did we save? I think this is right before we went and talked to... I think this is before we went to the machine, or the engine room, right? No, I didn't. I did. I equipped some stuff in the menu that popped up right before the fight. Should I explain again what mole is? What? I know what a mole is. Let's go into robots. Go underwater, game suddenly hard. That is kind of a JRPG trope, isn't it? Oh god, this is way back. It's like 2 minutes back. What the heck is Red Rum backwards? Wait, it's what? Starting the stopwatch? Go ahead. I'll start my own stopwatch. Where's my clock? Alright, I started my stopwatch. I almost got laid off today, but somehow didn't. Silver linings. Silver linings. Half an hour ago. What? What's going on? There. We're right before the fight now. Look, it was 1 minute and 42 seconds. Oh my god. That was so long. I'm sleeping. Oh, I should see if your boy has anything for me to buy. Miss Ellie, what kind of spell was used on her? You have nothing of value. Welcome to the Circus of Values. Now I could go to the gear area and see if there's any gear parts I can buy, especially they have like O2 tanks. What you got? This is ammo. Ooh, they have grounds. Increases. Oh, this increases agility in water too. I'll take 2 of those, and I'll take 3 of those. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, about Heimdall. I think we already have all the best stuff here. Seems like it. Yeah, I dropped the absolute money load when we got to Thames. I bought, like, everything, so... We got all the good stuff. See, I have much more fun doing stuff like this than just grinding for an hour to get better combos and then win because my combos are strong. Like, actually planning out the battle, equipping stuff that helps for the battle, and barely winning it is way more fun for me. If you're someone that would rather grind, then, you know, that's cool. That's the way you play, that's the way you enjoy, but this is the way I enjoy, so... Just putting that out there for everyone that's like, you should grind, you're underleveled. People say that a lot. It's like, I can grind anytime I want. I mean, there is like the rare instance where I get stuck and I can't grind and then something's too hard, but A, that's usually why I keep multiple saves, and B, that I want that to happen so that I can say like, oh, that's a flaw with the game. There's this part where you can't grind and there's this really hard boss. So like, I want to experience that anyways, if that's a thing in a game. Like, for example, Final Fantasy Tactics does that multiple times. So that was an interesting dilemma to experience. I think the issue is that a lot of people, they'll play the game and they won't grind, and then they'll get into a position where the game's really hard, and then when they see someone else play the game, they're like, oh, you better grind or you're gonna hate this next part. And it's like, well, allow me to hate it then. Like, allow me to have the same experience you did. Don't just ruin my experience by telling me exactly how to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I want to, the point of the Let's Play is to have a genuine experience with the game, not have this preconceived notion of like, oh, I need to grind to make this part easier, and then make the part easier, and then be like, hey guys, the game was easy. Like, I want to have a genuine experience with it and play it as if this is my first time playing it, which it is. So I think a lot of it too is like you said, like, they don't want me to dislike the game, so they think if I run into a boss that's difficult, then I'll like hate the game or something. But like, don't worry, I know that I'm underleveled. Like, I know that I have not figured out all the mechanics of the game yet. So like, if I run into a hard boss, it's my fault, not the game's fault. I'm totally aware. I am completely aware of that, so don't worry. Okay, I don't want that, I want this. Okay, so Instead of increases response, we're going to go D circuit, and instead of extra R, we're going to go ground. And then we're going to go ground, and we're going to go D circuit, and we're going to go... We're going to give you frame circuit 50, we're going to give you frame HP 10, and we're going to give you D circuit, and we're going to give you ground. Then we're going to give you the serpent whip, and we are video gaming. I don't know if I'm under-leveled experience-wise, but I'm definitely under... Like, I still don't really understand... I mean, I understand how the combos work now, but I don't really understand how to grind them. So I still only have, like, a few combos, and my attack level is still really low. Like, I can only do, like, one combo. I can't even really, like, chain them yet. I don't have enough, like, AP to, like, actually build up AP and do big combos. And I don't have any big combos. So, like, I'm definitely behind on the combo game. Because I haven't grinded them. Because I haven't had to. Okay, so this fight might be a bit weird because I'm not prepared for this fight. But it wasn't very hard anyways. I don't want to use magic. Okay. She still did Fire Sword, even though I didn't use any elements. So maybe I do just spam my magic. Alright. This game needs a guide. It probably gives you quite a bit of information in the manual, because a lot of PS1 RPGs did. Ouch. Okay, so I have no idea if weaknesses are even a thing in this game, but water versus fire? Question mark? Nope. Changed her element though. Like, I feel like there's supposed to be something I can do with these elements, but what it is, who knows. Like, the only thing I could think of is maybe I could equip armor that defends against a certain element and then, like, bait her into picking that element. But I wouldn't want to do that anyways, because I want to equip stuff for the next fight, because it's way harder. But it doesn't seem like she's weak against an element when I force her to use a certain one, you know? So I don't really know what I can do with this information. Not Dillo Dave. Dillo Dave from the Azura server. He knows everything. He already beat the game, blindfolded. Man, I used Wild Smile and she still dodges like everything. I feel like I should use it again. I don't want to waste... Well, I guess it only costs 2. feel like I'm playing Pokemon, spamming Sand Attack. Back in Gen 1 when you could use it like 4 times and then the enemy could legitimately never hit you. She's kind of going off. I killed her pretty fast last time. There we go. Now let's see how this goes. The summon didn't do that much though, it only did like 600. I mean, it definitely helped, but... The Adventures of Dillo Dave. Never forget. Well, yeah, it's because it's Faye. Faye does so much damage. Yeah, I thought about using the summon here, but it just takes so much fuel, and I don't know how long this fight's gonna last. Zap. I am tempted to use, oh man, look at that damage. So much better. I'm tempted to use Booster here. Might be a good time. Especially because she heals. I think we need to do as much damage as we can as quick as possible. I don't know if Wild Smile would be smart here. I don't think she can miss. Now, these moves do area damage, so I would imagine they do less damage. But I kind of want to try one to see how much damage it does. Okay, it's about the same, actually. And Bart, big damage. Let's use fire underwater. What could go wrong? Take this. Oh yeah. See, like, Bart, all he has is his triangle combo. He has nothing else. He's definitely, like, way behind. Now we turn the boosters off. Charge up. This is big cheese. I can't attack him or also counter, but Yang can sit there and heal him. He can't go that high yet because I haven't learned combos, I think. I think you get better attack level the more you learn combo, or more you just level up or something. Something affects the amount, because I can only get the bar up so high. Like, phase goes up like almost to 3. It's like almost there. It gets stuck right before it gets to 3. So I think over time that goes up, whether it be XP or the amount of combos you have or something affects it. Which is why a lot of people in the comments were like, you need more combos. Which, like, I appreciate that, and I know why they're saying that, because they want me to experience, like... Because I was saying before, like, I don't really understand the combo system. So they're just saying, like, oh, you need more. But, you know, I don't wanna sit and grind until I feel challenged. So... It's always hard, too, because some people will say, you need to grind, and then if I grind, then the other people will say, wow, a whole episode of grinding? It's like, there's no way to make people happy. It's better just to play the game the way that is fun for me, because I'm not going to make everyone happy. It'll always rub somebody the wrong way, but that's the way it goes. Just gotta play the game the way that I enjoy it. Let's go. Is that all you have to give? Well, too bad. No matter what, I can't let you live. Stop punching me in the cutscene where I can't do anything about it. Wah! Armor breach. Water flooding cockpit. Pilot's vital signs are declining. And now for the coup de grace. Faye! Uh-oh. Ellie mad. He punched me right in the cutscene. What? Air odds? Who the... Whoa! Shh, my main tank. I almost had him. Dang it, we have to retreat, Miang. Faye! This is a cool moment. Finally, Ellie's doing something. So yeah, that was awesome. I lost the fight, but I was able to change the strat depending on the fight and win it. So I still feel like the fight, the mechanics of the game are really well balanced. We're finally starting to get into some fights where I really have to like think about what I'm doing, but I didn't necessarily have to grind to beat it. I could actually like think about how to do the fight and then succeed at it. So that's exactly where I want to be. I don't know, but for now he's on life support. You mean he will be alright? I guarantee nothing. I don't know why he's like this in the first place. What is this dialogue? If someone's on life support, that doesn't mean they're going to be okay. And also, how do you not know? My fault? Then there is hope. at the infirmary in the Ethos headquarters. Faye, can you save Faye? I cannot guarantee it, but if we were to take him to the Ethos headquarters hospital, then could we save him? I think then that he would most probably pull through alright. But unfortunately, ordinary citizens are only allowed into the main hall at the Ethos headquarters. You would have to become a monk or be introduced by someone in the Ethos. Ah, I just remembered. I heard that Atoners of Sin, are coming to Thames from the Ethos HQ. What purpose do such Atone from the Ethos have here? They're coming here to do some type of investigation. Atone, what are they? They are religious people from the Ethos who cleanse away the reapers or wells that appear here in Aquaby. So why don't we ask them? I'll ask them if they can help us, but I don't know if they will. I guess there is no harm in asking, though. Didn't you just say they're here to... Huh? Alright, let's go look for them. I will go with Faye and the life support machines to the Yggdrasil. Bart and Ellie, you two go look for the Atone. Right. Once again, walk around this area you've been in before to find an NPC. Yeah, I both... I both like and dislike this part, because, like, I still feel like the tone feels off, but at the same time, I do think that this was what Ellie needed. Like, this is kind of like a wake-up call for Ellie. Like, up to this point, she didn't really know why she was here, what she was doing. You know, like, she's decided that she wants to help, but she doesn't really understand her purpose. And I feel like this moment will be her, like, wake-up call of, like, oh, my purpose is to help/be with Faye, right? Like, Faye almost dying is what's gonna wake her up to, like, her cause. So I feel like that's good, but I also feel like it's weird how she didn't seem to care about anything, and, like, and then, like, the moment that Faye's in trouble, now she's like, oh, we have to save him? When it felt like before, not so much. But again, maybe this is her wake-up call, like, because on the island she was kind of like whatever, but then now she cares because Faye's in danger. So no, I think this is good. This is good for her character, for sure. I think all the characters are kind of waking up a bit, because they were all kind of just about the mission and not caring about each other as much. I have no idea where they would be. They didn't really give me a clue as to where they could be, did they? I'm gonna go talk to the captain. The elevator's down here. I can't see anything. Isn't there another entrance to the elevator here? Not quite. You thought there'd be treasure. What? This supply entrance has 4 treasure boxes. They're in plain view, but can you get them all? Yeah, I tried earlier and it did not go well. Who wants to play cards? I didn't ever find anyone that wanted to play that card game. Oh yeah, I don't need to do a job. Oh no, boss. Not that the card game is really that exciting anyways, but it was kind of cool. I wanted to find at least one person to play with. Let's go see if the captain knows anything. When in doubt, go to the beer hall. The Atones? Oh, those guys who were here earlier. They left saying they had to go investigate something. They might be on the deck near the supply entrance. Okay, there you go. That's exactly where I just was, so I don't know how I missed them. But I'm gonna laugh when, like, now they show up. Like, they wouldn't show up until I asked. But I happened to just go to the right spot. Unless it's... on the deck near the supply entrance. That would be literally right here. So they're like in here somewhere. See him though. Is this the first time in the game we're controlling Ellie, by the way? I'm trying to remember. Definitely the first time we're controlling Ellie and Bart. Maybe they're on the armor ground? They're in this entrance. Okay, why did they have to make that so complicated? Why couldn't they just said they're by the armor ground? Atone, I saw him earlier, but he left. Wait, is it people or a person? Really? Where'd they go? Wait, I thought it was a person. Now it's people? I don't know. What are you doing, Margie? Hi, Bart. I just heard from Satan. I also was looking for that Atone. This person's seen that Atone before. Is it a person or is it people? Can we get the... Is it plural or not? Really? Hey, quit resisting. Bart, look. If you wouldn't resist, I could sell you for more. What are you doing? What the? Who are you? Instead of the brat, why don't I sell you off? What? You want some? Come get some, you losers. You think you're all that? I love this song, by the way. Well, before it stopped. Oh my god, it's... You! What are you doing? Wait, this guy's... Oh no, Josiah! Dang, I'll remember this. What do you think you're doing? Don't move. What? Wait. Shut up, you dog of Solaris. Wait. A carbine rifle, that gun technique. You must be Josiah. No, Josiah, you are misunderstanding. You always rush into things. She was only helping the girl. What? Butt kissing talker. Is that you, Hyuga? Of course, Doc knows. Of course, Doc knows him and is gonna, like, save the day again. Yeah, I know. Primera. My misunderstanding. Sorry, young lady. Please, stand up. Looks like you were just trying to help. That's what she says. She didn't say anything. Sorry about the misunderstanding. This is Primera, my daughter. I am... Call me Jesse. It's enough that the little brats call me Josiah. I like her design. Kind of got a Aerith/Sephiroth hairstyle going on. She says thank you. Something happened to her and she hasn't spoken since then. Is this the girl that brought about your shotgun wedding? That's a dang rude thing to ask. Look at how old she is. Primera's my second child. That other kid is already 16. Please excuse me. How is your wife? She's dead. I wasn't even there for her when she died. I see. What are you doing here? I have to go shopping sometime. Besides, my son has some unsavory business in this area. Ah, that atone you were looking for has just arrived. What? Where? This game has so many characters, it's insane. It's the reason why, so somehow we need your help. I see. So it is a person. Why do they... Whatever. Quit beating around the bush and just help. Father? In Prim, too? This is my son, Billy. Where have you been until now? Things are pretty serious at the headquarters. What do you mean, serious? What's wrong with going out shopping with my daughter? I don't know the details, but you have been labeled as an undesirable element. What did you do this time? Fight, gamble, go after someone's wife again? This is a weird contrast between these two characters, because, like, Jesse is the unsavory type, like, in general. Like, he's the gun-slinging... I don't know exactly what he is, but, you know, you look at him, it's like, okay, he's the rogue type, right? But he said, my son has some unsavory business in this area. But his son is the atone. So, like, there's a funny, like... There's kind of a funny comparison there between, like, Jesse calling his work unsavory, but, like, generally you would say that Jesse's the unsavory one. Like, it's just kind of a cool dialogue there. That's just a rumor about me, a rumor. Don't you believe that? Ever since you went into the ethos, you become such a stiff. This lady prevented Primera from getting kidnapped. Why don't you just help out? Well, can we get an introduction to the ethos then? Oh yes, please excuse my rudeness. I didn't know you saved my sister. Let me contact the medical department at my headquarters. I have other matters I must attend to, considering I am not only a priest but also an atone. So I cannot make any promises. Can you introduce us? Yes, let's stop by the ethos headquarters after this. A priest and an atone at the same time. Isn't that unusual? The ethos is obviously very different from my Nissan sect. Your Nissan sect? Are you from Nissan? Yep, I'm Margaret. Nice to meet you, Father. The pleasure is mine. I've never had a proper chance to speak to others about their religions. Can we talk later? Sure, that's fine. But I can't take that much time. I'm a little busy now. Yeah, she's a little girl. She's got a lot going on. Thank you. Margaret, where have I heard that name before? Forget about it, relax. I came here to talk to the ethos, let's get moving. What an impolite fellow. You should learn how to speak a little more politely. Why, you... Yeah, look at your dad. Well, everyone. I'll go tell the ethos headquarters that you're coming. When you've taken care of business here, please come by the ethos. I know, let's go. Hey, Billy, I have some business to take care of. If you're going back to the headquarters, can you take Primera back to the Brat House for me? Alright, let's go, Prim. Alright, well, I've got to get going. Later, Hyuga. I know I'll be seeing you around. Who knows. Well, whatever. See you ladies later. He never changes. Sigurd said he would be done with the Yggdrasil soon. What? Really? Alright, this time we can really leave port. Are we returning to Ave? Are you kidding? We gotta take care of Faye first. That smart aleck kid said he'd introduce us to the ethos, so I guess we'll just have to go to the ethos headquarters then. Thank you. Why do I have to get thanked by you? Nah, that's right, Ellie. Yes, you're right. But I have no idea what they just said. she said thank you, and then he said, why do I have to get thanked by you? And then Margaret was like, that's right. And then she said, that was something. That was some dialogue. Those were some words put together into sentences. I really like those three characters, though. What a really cool dichotomy between the priest and then his dad and his daughter, and they have to like respect him because he's their dad, but he's like a different, like, that was just a really cool, like, very interesting characters. I was immediately interested in those characters the second they were introduced, just because of how weird their personalities clash. Don't know how important they'll end up being, but the character design in this game is really, really good. I mean, this is Square Enix in their prime, so I'm not surprised, but some of these characters are like Final Fantasy level character designs. In terms of like memorability and just like face value, you can see them and you're immediately interested in them. I think that some of the side characters are better than the main characters, though, to be honest. Like, I think Margaret's a really interesting character. I think those characters are really interesting. I think even like Rico has like a really interesting story. And, you know, like the main characters are still really interesting, but, well, I don't know, because I think Faye's really good, and I think Ellie is really good. Satan, I'm mixed on, because, like, I like the idea of his character. I like that he's the know-it-all, but then also, like, secretly knows more than we think he does, and he's kind of playing both sides, but we don't really know exactly what his motives are. Like, he's a really interesting character, but I hate the way they've used him so far. Just being, like, the guy who comes in and explains everything and keeps the plot moving. Half the time the plot comes to a standstill and then Doc has to come in and get it moving again. So I don't like that, but I like the idea of his character and where it's going. And then Bart, I think, is good, but, like, hasn't done anything, like, necessary. Like, I think that some of the other characters are just more interesting than him. But, he's had his moments. Like, he's had really good moments, so. But, like, I think some of the side characters are even better than like, Bart and Satan. In terms of face value and, like, memorability. Especially the villains, too. Like, Miang is definitely the most interesting character so far. Well, for me, maybe not obviously, but for me, she is. Her and Ellie. Faye is also really good, but I think Ellie and Miang have the most, like, intrigue for me. I love how Miang just, like, supersedes all the other villains. Like, all the other villains just feel like tools for her, almost. Or we're just waiting for her to throw them away. It's really interesting.